Hello, hello, let's do this thing. Let me get on over to what we're going to be going on today. Hello, welcome into Bling Battles Season 2, Theme 1, Season Recap. So today we're just going to be going over all of the different things that happened, some of my highlights from this month, and recap the overall month as well as the winners. And let's get into it. Let me also put in the chat exclamation point bling bling to be entered for a season pass for the upcoming season. And let's start off with the video. So we made this video, Nick the Greek Geek and myself, we got together and made like a hype video. Also, Sino is in it. He did the commentary words, you know. So we'll start off with that.
Welcome to the Bling Battles 2.0, featuring the hottest splits in the community. This season on Bling Battles, we are mixing it up. All season, you submit your best split for the theme and have a chance to win amazing, crazy prizes, including season passes, gold, variant bundles, and more. Here's the breakdown of the season. Week 1, theme announcement and submission opening. Week 2, submission deadline and bracket announcement. The more submissions, the bigger the bracket. Week 3, fan votes via Twitter, X, Blue Sky, and Discord. Week 4, live event with the season recap and winners are announced. Top 4 gets prizing. And the Bling champ each season will rule them all. Question is, will you have the best bling?
Awesome. So that kind of kicks off everything, goes over what happens during every single week of the season. And yeah, we're going to jump right into it. So it said in there, the more entries, the bigger the bracket. This month for inked cards, we had 175 people enter total for this theme. Amazing turnout. So what I did is we did have the season posted along with the theme, and then it gave a deadline for when submissions were due. And we had so many entries in the pool, I made a ginormous bracket. So over the total, every matchup, there was 6,800, little bit over that, total entries. So that's how many votes it took to get to this final winner. So just some of my highlights from this would be this Doctor Doom took 42 votes in the first round, and it is so beautiful. I absolutely love that one. Let's find some other highlights from this first round here. So it was kind of like a pre-qualifier, because in sports they have qualifying rounds and then round 1. There was no delineation between what made it to the qualifying round. I just entered them in pretty much alphabetical order. This was a really high vote getter, this Nightcrawler with 40 total points. We had 51 votes for that first round. Beautiful one. Let's see what else. I know that there was another big one coming up in the next round. 30s. This bracket is ginormous. So after that round, I gave 2 days for each round of voting until we got into the later rounds. If there was a tie, I did allow an additional day due to the amount of the season that we had. We had 5 weeks this season, so it really helped be able to just kind of give that flexibility and not leave up the tiebreaker to me. Should be out to the fans. This site will only allow 1 vote per IP address per round. So just for the, security of the game, the fairness of the game. I'd love that. So I did find that out this season as well. So the next round we went into, some of my highlights for this round was definitely this matchup here. Again, a Doom 2099 card, beautifully inked with yellow gold crackle. And then there was a lot of Mystique entries. That was probably the card I had the most entries for this season. Just make sure that there's a tiny bit of music going on. Hello, music. Okay. There we go. I see it now. Okay, so that one was a great one. That one had, Nick the Greek Geek also entered a Mystique. Welcome in, Gunny T. Good to see ya. Friend, yes, our SnapCon buddy. We're going over the Inked Blink Battles season for this last month. I'm doing real well. Life's going well. Have not been online much on Twitch. Mostly been putting my energy into Bling Battles and some other things going on in life, but that's how it is. And then this Null. Oh, chef's kiss with a border. It's such a beautiful one. This one was a very blowout match. The Thor took it 25 votes to 3, which is surprising because a lot of Destroy players out there. So it was a little shocking, the cards that made it to the end. And we'll definitely get into that here in a little bit. Ooh, 25 to 4. So a lot of these matchups were very close. It came down to 1 vote or 2 votes. This one was 20 to 7. All blacked out inked Sarah versus an all blacked out ink Crackle. They both have the black Crackle. So beautiful, beautiful splits. Yeah, this one was 15 to 13. Both Destroy cards. And really, again, blinged out splits here. The snappiest splits in the multiverse. And came down really close. So really to the last minute. So it is 48 hours again for voting for each round. And then we moved into like officially round 1. I think this was top 132. An insane amount of entries got us this far. So Snap Collector King did dominate this matchup between this Negasonic that ended up making it pretty far in the bracket against this beautiful split Spider Ham with the web border. Nothing against the Spider Ham. Snap Collector King just has all of the cards. This round we also had Super Tech God versus Lufku. So Super Tech God had submitted that musician band variant of the Black Bolt with the blue border. And Lufku had submitted the Ghost Spider with the black Crackle and the 2099 border that we had just gotten last season. Thank you so much, Gunny. It has been such a blast. I've evolved it from last season to this season to make it much more accessible. So last season we did tournaments with an entire deck for the theme. It worked great. It's just I wanted to make it more accessible to more people. So all you have to do is submit your card and promote your entry a little bit to get votes out there. And that's it. You have a chance of winning season passes, bundles. So we gave away 1 bundle to a voter, somebody who voted. Power On sponsored a bundle giveaway for somebody who voted in this season. And we'll definitely continue that on through the rest of the seasons. And then top 4 all get season passes, as well as the first place gets $10 equivalent of whatever they'd like, whether that be a bundle, gold, a bumped up season pass if they want those extra levels. just, yeah, trying to make it accessible, get more people looking at some awesome blinged out cards. Nobody else is doing this, and it is a little mind-blowing that we don't celebrate these, such a big part of the game, more. Sure, we have some Twitter votes out there and things like that, but I wanted to take it to the next level, so that's what we're doing. This was another one, Tone Dark Cloud, 24-7. This snow guard was so beautiful. The white crackle with the ink and like the iced out border. It's not just the blue neon border. That's the iced one. Versus this green rogue. So it has I think it's the white matte border and then the green crackle beautifully against that green name of rogue. So then we took it down to top 64. So top 64 was honestly not that many close matchups in this one. So this one was 30-8, another beautiful Mystique entry. Again, that's the most common submitted card this season. So it's interesting to see what everybody splits and what they put their energy into against this incredible Invisible Woman. That Invisible Woman did take it out over the Mystique, and I think just we had seen so many Mystiques. So I think there was only one close matchup in here, if I remember. Yes, this one. Snap Collector King versus Shuri. So what I did to do tiebreakers up to the top 16, I believe it was top 16, maybe it was top 8, was my husband decided. He has no, other than playing Marvel Snap, he has no affiliation, doesn't know any of these people, just loves beautiful cards like I do. So he did decide the winner of this one, and that was the Shuri. So the inked out Shuri did squeak it out here for against the Negasonic. That was Snap Collector King's last, as far as he made it in this competition, but I'm sure we'll see him back. So then we took it to top 16. Top 16, again, had a lot of close matchups. Some were not so close. So one of the ones that really blew me away and I hadn't really seen in the competition other than, I mean, I saw them all while uploading them, but making sure they're inked cards, making sure that, you know, it's not gameplay in the background, so you're taking somebody else's card picture. Things like that, just trying to have some integrity in the game. This Sarah and Daredevil, that Daredevil is so beautiful. I don't split Daredevil because I don't play it that much, but that variant with the black crackle and that cosmic red background is such a highlight of the competition. And that was 40-28 for that matchup. So yeah, I mean, we all love Sarah. There's so many good splits and variants of Sarah. But that Daredevil, whew, it really hit my heartstrings. It was a good one. So then we also had Gregor make it to this state at the competition against another Sarah split. That same variant, just a little bit different. It's all blacked out, so it's like a midnight Sarah. Versus his entirely white Jeff, which was really interesting to see, and Gregor did sneak it out there by 1 point. So he did make it to the next level. And then we had the next round here is Purple Alligator versus Gregor. So Purple Alligator was the White Queen, which was an interesting submission, and I think the only White Queen that got submitted, with the ice border and the blue crackle against Gregor with the all-white Jeff. And we all love Jeff, don't we? So that was 44-40 for that match. Really close again for all of these rounds. So Oracle Chick, also great submission. Welcome in, Brachia. I think if the Daredevil Ink Crackle was better, it would have won against the White Queen. Just felt too basic. That's very fair, because there are a lot of people out there playing Daredevil versus White Queen. And I think that that's really what I learned over this month, is that the community likes those, we all split Sarah. We all split Jeff. We all split Iron Man. But a lot of the things that made it to the top 16 were unique cards. We don't all split White Queen. We don't all split Scarlet Witch. We don't all split Black Widow. I really enjoyed that because it wasn't just like a Mystique off. With how many Mystique entries there were, I was a little worried that it was going to be like, out of top 8, 4 of them are Mystique. So good job, community. You really held it up for everybody. This one was a 1 point difference. And the Scarlet Witch I love that variant of Scarlet Witch with the red matte border and the red crackle against the Black Widow ink black matte border and the gold crackle. So we came down to top 4, or is this top 8? I think this is top 4. So we're going to go over these top 4 one by one here. So this one was also by 1 point. The Red Witch is amazing. Oh, so good. Such a good one. And in this matchup, we have that red Scarlet Witch versus that blue ice border, blue crackle, white queen. And by 1 vote, the purple alligator did take that round and move on to the finals. We then take it down to the bottom of the bracket. This was that beautiful Daredevil. Black matte, red cosmic border. Pretty great variant against Shang Enjoyer's Eliath. So all 4 of these people who made it to this did get a season pass. And either this season or next season, it was up to them. So congratulations to the top 4 because all of these cards were more unique, I think. And that rainbow border Eliath ink fart cloud, right? So 50 to 29, we did end up coming down to our top 2 here. And that is Purple Alligator's White Queen versus the inked out Daredevil. And I believe that this vote here, let me see how many votes we had total. I have to make it smaller to see the bracket because there were so many entries, 30 to 22. Again, pretty close. Daredevil should have won. Well, hey, you can submit and vote this next month as well because the theme is coming up at the end of the season. Also, if you put Bling Bling in the chat, you'll be entered into a season pass. We are giving away a season pass towards the end here. There we go. Bling Bling. Let me pin it. Okay. Let me just take a look at this. There we go. Yep, it is counting entries. Both of you guys are in, so I can confirm that. So yes, we had this matchup, a beautiful bling bling dingling. Yep, that's pretty good. A beautiful final matchup, in my opinion. For all the entries, 175 people total entered. It came down to these 2 here. And our winner of this ink season was Purple Alligator. So Purple Alligator did take it home with that awesome frozen border, blue crackle, inked White Queen. Such a unique card to honestly split, because not a lot of us split White Queen, or in my opinion, I don't. And I don't see a lot of splits out there of White Queen. And great variant, wonderful border, kind of had the whole package here. So yeah, I was amazed at this season and this theme and what we got out of this. Ooh, let me go back. Oh, I'm messing up. Here we go. This whole month. So this last month had 5 total weeks. This next season that we're coming into that starts on Tuesday has 4 weeks. So we won't have it should still be 2 days per round of voting. I'll have a week of submissions. So actually starting today, technically, because I am going to post the theme once we go over it over on Twitter and X, whatever you call it, Blue Sky. I'm going to try to figure out how to do TikTok better for this season. We'll figure that out. So we'll find that out in just a little bit here. Would I consider doing 2 at a time? Like 2 entries, you can submit 2 cards. It is very hard to pick an entry, and I totally understand that. That is a website that is for socials. Yes, I don't use that though. Yes, so the next theme is going to be announced here. And yeah, it is very hard to pick one, but you can only submit one, and I know that that's difficult. So last season we did full decks, and that seemed really hard to do for some themes that we were putting out. So that's why I wanted to limit it to 1 card. And maybe in the coming months I could potentially think about doing 2, but I do have some fun themes coming up. So this month's theme and next month's theme, I think, are going to go over very well, and then we'll kind of see it from there. But 2 contests at once. I could definitely think about doing that. Like, this site would allow me to, yeah, full deck is very hard. This site would allow me to run multiple tournaments at a time. So that is something that we could definitely plausibly do. It'd just be a lot. I'm doing this all myself, managing it all myself. So aside from Nick the Greek Geek helping me with the promo hype video and Sino doing the commentary on it, like the whole season and uploading, it's been me. So it could happen. It is possible. We'll kind of have to see where we go from here. Okay, so we are going to move into what is happening for the next season here. So, for next season of Marvel Snap, theme of Bling battles. So at the top of every season, I'm going to do kind of a live stream like this one, recap the past season, and announce the new one. And then from that announcement on, it will be, you can submit cards until the cutoff deadline. So you have a little bit of time to think about the theme, have a little time to get that new week season gold and split a couple things. And then there'll be a cutoff time, just like I did with this last month. The cutoff time will happen. I'll compile all of the cards, put them into a giant bracket, and then it goes to voting. And I think that that's the most fun part. Sure, coming up with which card you're going to submit is awesome, but getting to vote just takes a couple minutes to vote through 65 matches like it did last month. Welcome in, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu Churro. That's a good name. Yes, and thank you for getting in that Season Pass Championship giveaway here. That is for the upcoming season to come out on Tuesday. What is it called? New X-Men. I just watched the video yesterday. Like, do inked it once and gold once, and we all have great splits. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely, it is plausible, so I'm definitely down for feedback and ideas. I already got some feedback from this season, or this month, that was really awesome and helpful, and helped me learn more about the site that I'm using. Like I said earlier in the day, Everything is by IP address, so somebody can't just go in and spam entries. And I mean, like, I'm sure that there are loopholes, but let's all be real here and just play an honest game. And it really helps make it easy to vote. So all you have to do is hit start voting at the top once everything has started, and it'll take you through all of the different matches that we have going on. I should just leave this up here for now. Yes, snap variants. I wonder what happened to them because they definitely haven't been around. I hope everything is okay and life is going okay, and that's why they're just not around. Chase Fitzer, great one to follow. Always posts incredible splits. Snap Collector King, another great one, was in this competition this month, and I'm sure we'll be back for the other ones. Okay, so we are going to announce the theme for this upcoming month. So starting once I post it on X a little later today, once I wrap up streaming stuff, it will go live until the cutoff time of not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. There will be one full week from when the season starts to when the entries are cut off. So a little over a week for those submissions. Again, the more entries, the bigger the bracket. So this last bracket this last month was incredibly large, and I hope to continue that on. So let me go unveil this next month, season 2, episode 2, theme 2, however you want to phrase it, is going to be gold. So your best gold split. It may include custom cards, and you have until the 12th to get those submitted. So that is going to be posted probably, I'd say, within 2 hours on X and Blue Sky, and you can submit directly in that comment. I do also check retweets, so if somebody retweets it and submits, then I will also include those. You can Discord them. I have a Discord. Do I have a command for that? Does it work? No, it doesn't. If you're interested in Discord, send me a DM on X and I can send you the link for that. This one is not working. That's okay. Someone's stealing my card. Yeah, so there, like I said, so for this last season or last theme, we had like, I think it was 8 or 9 different Mystiques. Some of them made it on, some of them didn't. I think it just ended up being who they were paired up against. I do not pick the matchups of who each person is paired against. I put it into the system by your username, and it puts it in there for you. There's no kind of manipulation of who plays who. It's all just randomly by the website that I'm using. And then you just have to promote it. I think once you submit it and once the bracket's out, getting eyes on it, getting people to see your split, that really helped some people in this last month make it as far as they did. They retweeted it. They said, hey, go vote for my card. I definitely encourage that. To go look at these beautiful splits. It's not about me necessarily. Yes, I'm hosting it, and yes, I love doing it, but it's about looking at these awesome splits of Marvel Snap. I call them the snappiest splits in the universe for a reason. We don't shine a light on the variants as much as I think we should in the community. So that's what I'm here for. Just showing off that bling, getting everybody hype about it, and seeing what amazing splits and variants everybody has. So we have 3 people in the season giveaway. So we're going to run that here. Let's give it like 1 more minute. And then I will get this awesome theme posted. Again, if you aren't ready to submit, you have until 5/12. So you do have that first week of the season to get those credits, get that gold, split some unique cards, and then submit them. If for any reason you post more than one variant, I will reach out and ask you which one you're going to submit for your actual submission, since it can only be one card. I do look to make sure that it is on theme. I look to make sure that it is a card screenshot from a collection, not just from gameplay. And then that's really it. So it's pretty easy, pretty accessible for everybody. What more can we do to support you without spending money? I used to stream Snap. This last couple months life has been giving me some curveballs, so I have not been. I hope to get back into that soon. It's so much fun. Like, the community is awesome. Getting to chat with people, getting to know more and learn more, because there's so many different things to learn. Yeah, give a follow. That's the best way to support me. A follow on X, a follow on Blue Sky, or a follow here. And I always post a schedule when I'm going to go live, rather than like just saying these 2 days of the week. I'll kind of let people know a couple days in advance of when I'm going to go live, what I'm going to be playing, things like that. And I do hope to get back into that soon. Again, this last month has been crazy. So the following is definitely the best. It helps me be able to go out to Marvel Snap and maybe be a Marvel Snap creator and things like that once they reopen that opportunity. Lufku already knows what he's going to submit. Awesome. Okay, we're going to choose a winner here between Brakya, Lufku, and Shiba Inu. One of you guys will be getting a season pass. So let's do it. The winner is Shiba Inu. Oh, and Fazzer. Fazzer, just go ahead and I'm going to send you a DM. And I'm going to send you a whisper. And if you could send me your Snap ID, I can get you. Welcome in, Fazzer. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm a party. I host Bling Battles. We just recapped this last month, and the theme for the next month is on board here. Welcome in, Father Newman, Hella Enjoyer. You guys are awesome. Hella Enjoyer, you rated. This is so great. Thank you so much, Fazzer. I appreciate the follow. Rockstar. A raid from Father Newman. So Father Newman rated you and then you rated me. Well, you both deserve a shout out because you guys are so awesome. So thank you. Let's get some shout outs in here. I got you. Follow Father Newman. He's an incredible human. Streams on Saturday mornings usually, and I know other times, but that's usually when I'm lurking. Snapprentice opponent. I did just finish up Snapprentice. Devilish Plays hosts Snapprentice. He's done it 2 seasons in a row now. And I got top 4. I came 3rd place of this last season. I wanted it to come down to Father Newman and I for revenge from season 1. But life, man. Life. It was such a fun season, and we'll have to see if season 3 holds for us. We'll see. We'll see. And then let's also get a shout out for the wonderful Hella Enjoyer. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. So yes, somebody was actually asking, I have to wait another minute, how you can support me. So I don't stream Snap regularly currently. I am getting back into that. Life's been crazy the last couple months, but I do this Bling Battles. So The new season was just announced for the new theme. Every season of Marvel Snap, there will be a theme for Bling Battles. As soon as I post this on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, and Blue Sky, you can submit your gold cards to be entered in a bracket. All you have to do is submit a screenshot of a gold card, of your collection gold card, and I'll put them all into a giant bracket, and then voting starts the week after the start of the season. Pulse, welcome in, Glazer. Thank you so much. Oh, Twitch does that, I think. Nothing on you. You're good. I think it's Twitch, because there's definitely people I watch regularly that I'm like, why am I not following? Now I have to follow when they're offline. So you submit your gold card, giant bracket is made a week later into the season, and then voting begins. Voting only takes like 1 to 3 minutes, depending on how in-depth you want to look at each card. Even when we had this last month of 175 people for the inked, it literally took 2.5 minutes for me to vote. And we vote all the way down to a winner. Top 4 get a season pass. The winner also gets their equivalent of $10 in-game credit. So if that's gold, a bumped up season pass, or a bundle, that's up to you as the winner. And then we also are giving away a bundle, $10 equivalent bundle, to a voter, somebody who submitted something in the round. So I take all of those submissions from that first week and I put them into a Twitter picker, and then I think Twitter Picker's dead, but I used another website that's very similar to pick somebody randomly. So there is tons of things being given away all the time. If I win, I want a cheap bottle of whiskey. No, it has to be Marvel Snap in-game credit. I'm not shipping things. I have to be able to just check out on the Marvel Snap shop. Make it easier for everybody. So I did take Bling Battles last season. That was a whole deck on theme where we also played it out in a tournament and made it more accessible for everyone. So again, all you have to do is submit your gold split card. Make sure it's not an in-game screenshot. Make sure that it's something of your collection, something where I can see your collection in the background, or on the computer screen where it shows you just like a gray background. If you happen to submit 2 cards, I will reach out to you to see which one you want as finalized for the theme. So say you submit something later today, and a week later from the season pass golden credits, you get an awesome split that you'd rather have. You can either say like final submission, or I'll just DM you and reach out and ask for you to confirm. So very, very accessible. Hopefully I'll see all of your awesome gold splits here coming up. I think I'll end up posting it. It's 2:45 my time now, so probably by 5 p.m. it will be posted, just to help wrap everything up here and then get that online probably closer to 4. So in about an hour and 15 minutes, we can start submitting those. All the way until the 5/12 deadline, you have to submit those cards. Right above my head, as you've seen this whole stream, these are all the submissions that we had for this last month's theme. So at the starting soon screen, as well as while I'm sitting here yapping, I have all of those beautiful cards that were submitted from this last month, rotating so you can see those great cards. Awesome. Well, if you'd like to go back and watch my full season recap, I do have VODs on my channel, so it is available for you. I went through kind of my highlights of the matchups I really enjoyed, the cards that stuck out to me down the bracket, and then I went through top 8, top 4 and our final winner. And then at the very beginning, I went through our hype video. So Nick to Greek Geek and Sino helped me out building a hype video, just kind of going over everything I've spieled out here, what is in a Marvel Snap Bling Battle season, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Obviously, if there's a 5th week in the season, I just allow for more time for voting. 4 p.m. and shutting it off at 5. Well, nope. I want all the entries, so hopefully we can beat this last month of 175. But honestly, I have no expectations. This last month was so generous, and all the support that I got, I super appreciate people who retweeted, everybody who voted, who submitted, who pushed this whole month. And I am in advance giving thanks to the people who will be supporting me during this month of gold. Welcome in, Cutlass. We are wrapping up things here. So again, the VOD is available if you'd like to go catch up the last 45 minutes of my yap. Snap and yap like Tucker and Not My Dunce. And then we're going to end up rating on out to somebody here in just a little bit. You know what? We could give away another season pass. If people want to put bling bling in chat, I think it's pinned up top. I can give away another season pass. Let's do that before we rate on out. So we'll give like a 3 or 4 minutes here. Shiba Inu Churro won the first one, so I will reach out to you and get that season pass once it rolls over here on Tuesday. Heck yeah, buddy. I got a mock-up for you. I got a mock-up for you. Nick has been helping me out. So yeah, bling bling in the chat. Sino, my guy. I miss you, buddy. I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Your work has consumed you from us as power on. Bestie for life, man. Heck yeah. We may not talk, but like, we talk in vibes, you know? You are correct, Cutlass. So they do have a draft mode. It is very similar to, what is that called? I don't remember the website, but there's a website. And it's testing. They're testing it. I'll let you know. When it's in the US and you can start playing Marvel Snap again. Draftinator. There it is. That's it. Yes. Draftinator, but in Snap. That's the website. Draftinator, where you can draft Marvel Snap cards. It's coming. Okay. So we got some more people entered in here. And I'm going to roll this in like 1 minute. Do I have a timer? I feel like I have a timer. Maybe not. You can find all of the newest, or just kind of, this is the hype video that I just posted. It's the X post for the hype video. Sino helped me out on that. He's the commentator of the hype video. So once it rolls over to the top of the minute here, I will roll that winner of a season pass. You'll get the new X-Men season pass coming out on Tuesday. And then again, once I post this on X, go ahead and submit those cards. It was hot as fire. You're right. It is. I'm going to repost it every single time a new season is posted, a new theme. You can submit your your gold cards. And they'll all be entered into a bracket. Giving away the passes. That's really what it's about. Building the community, helping people play Snap easier. Thank you very much, DeCarlo, Shung Enjoyer, and Mr. Ozalu. I don't know if you pronounce the J like a J or an H. But thank you for your entries and for the follow, DeCarlo. I appreciate it. That is the easiest way to support me right now. If I go live, I definitely will post it on X or Twitter or whatever you call it in advance. And then the last Saturday of each season, I'll be here recapping what happened over the last season and taking you through everything. So even if you just submit your card and show up to this, you'll be able to see what happens. Obviously, if you support your entry and retweet it and things like that, your chance of getting people to vote for it is a lot higher. $1 through the Galaxy Store. I know. I did that for like 4 months in a row. And then we lost Snap in the US. And it all went downhill. I do love that abuse of the Google Play Store. Galaxy Play Store, Samsung Play Store, whatever. It's the store rather than the Play Store. Sometimes they give away other coupons, but yeah, Snap's not on there anymore. Okay, let's do this season pass giveaway. I will send you a whisper if you win. We have 8 people in here, so the winner of this season pass for new X-Men coming up. DeCarlo, just to confirm, season pass. I will send you a DM. Brock, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here and supporting and chatting and the follows. It's awesome. Congrats, DeCarlo. Let me send you a whisper. Here we go. Okay, congrats. That's awesome. You only have to buy 4 for some others. Hey, well, at least yours is covered. $10 less you gotta spend. You're good. I just don't want AI. I want real artists doing real art. Send me your Snap ID to Carlo in that whisper, and I can get you that season pass when it rolls over. Again, if you submit a gold card this season, you will be entered into also a giveaway for a bundle. So I'll definitely be posting that as well. Hello, Master Puppet. Welcome in. I'm having a great day. Hope you are as well. Yeah, I agree, Lufku. Just don't. Use AI art for fun, not for profit. 100%. Yeah, so you submit an gold card, not inked. Inked was this last month. Gold is coming up. Then you will be also entered into a bundle giveaway. I'll pull that once we have all of the entrants on that day when we post it. Goodbye, Brock, yeah. And now we're going to find a wonderful person to raid. So if you can give me a follow here, give me a follow on X, that definitely helps support my growth in becoming a potential Marvel Snap creator once they open up those submissions. Do I submit via Discord? So you're going to be able to submit multiple ways. If you would like an invite to my Discord, DM me on X and I can get that to you. I don't have one that works right now in my chat. But the easiest way is just either on X or Blue Sky, posting it in a comment. If you don't have either of those social media, you can definitely send it to me on Discord. I can add you to my Discord server, and I have a specific Bling Battles theme. What is it called? Like, I don't know, server channel. There we go. Got there. A specific Bling Battles channel that you can also submit those through, because I understand that some people don't have social media or don't want to be on there. So yeah, accessibility is everything. Discord, X, or Twitter, whatever you call it, and then Blue Sky. Rainbow Ink Spider-Man. Well, like I said, you can have a submission now, and then if you use those credits and gold, and you split something awesome gold later on before the deadline on 5/12, then you can give me a final entry. If you do submit more than one, I'll reach out to you, so there is only one entry per person, which is very hard. Awesome, let's find a beautiful human to raid. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for the season recap of Best Ink. I will see you the last Saturday of the season coming up for New X-Men for a recap of our gold month that we're starting now. Yeah, I do. I don't mind repeating. I do it mostly for myself, making sure I'm like hitting all the things that I need to hit so you guys understand. And then also in the Bling Battles hype video, it does go over the full breakdown of each week and what is expected. Awesome Sino lets you know what's going down. Yes, Oracle Chick, thank you for joining us. My VODs are live, so you can go back over the last hour, watch the season recap, as well as I'm sure I'll see your submission for gold. You had an incredible submission this season. You were definitely a highlight of this last conversation we had. You're so welcome. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate everybody being here. The follows today, Lucian Callis, thank you for the follow as well. It really does help support me and my growth in the community and doing something a little bit different than others, showing off that bling. Okay, who do we have out here to raid? I usually look on my phone because it's easier for me to see people that way. Unless you guys have any suggestions. Let's see. We got Minnie Morgan playing some Marvel Rivals. Saturdays are tough. That's why I do this on Saturday. Because Father Newman, he was here earlier, gave him a shout out. We made sure that he is a big streamer on Saturday mornings, which is awesome because there is just not a lot of people out there doing it. We're going to raid into King of Canada. King of Canada is online. Also, a Snapprentice candidate, secret candidate as well. Let's go ahead and take on over to King of Canada and show that love. So I will see you guys back for Bling Battles recap the last Saturday of the month. And hopefully I will be streaming in between then. I definitely will post if I'm going to go live with Marvel Snap. Usually Mondays and Tuesdays are pretty accessible. I know Monday this week might be hard, but maybe I'll be back on Tuesday. So I'll let you guys know. And I hope to see your gold submissions once I get this posted here in the next hour. Okay, let's do it. I will see you guys on the other side. Show some love to the wonderful King of Canada, JJ. He is a great creator, and we will go ahead and raid on over. Have a wonderful afternoon, y'all. Take care.